Well, you know, the one thing I knew, that the only thing we couldn't do in this movie was sell everybody. You know, we interviewed 54 MCs and realized, you know, just not that many. You know, Eminem talked for like 5 minutes, but we couldn't stop. I mean, it was so good. You know what I'm saying? So we ran into that problem that it was just when we started, the rappers started to come in slow. By the end, my phone was full. I had 50 MCs trying to be in the film once we got it started, but these guys were there when it jumped off. And there's the Bay, there's the South, there's Europe. It's a lot more rap, but I had to go to the core. That's where I started, and I messed with the people that were my peers. Question?
The 80s was R&B. That's Reagan and Bush, so we was already uncomfortable.
I mean, the name of the group was Public Enemy, all right? That's not your public friend, okay? Shows right there we're going to be a problem, okay? When you hear the name. Question. I gotta go back and finish Law and Order. I gotta go finish that. I mean, next, I don't know. I mean, this is like I jumped out there with this, and the response from this will tell me should I continue to make film. You know, I'm not the kind of person that's gonna do some shit I'm whack at, okay? So I turn it over. This is my first attempt, and we'll see how it's received, you know, worldwide or whoever gets to see it. And then I'll make a decision on what I want to do with it. I got some ideas in my head. I want to do some horror flicks and some... But you know, the thing of it is like, anytime you're in this movie and you feel a little uncomfortable, because the rap, maybe they're going a little hard, that's me. That's the shit I like. That's when Cass says I hate weed, I'm like, yes, motherfucker, say that shit. So I'm very much edgy, so maybe horror is better for me. I want to cut somebody's fucking head off. Question? Well, I went to the rappers, I interviewed 3 DJs, and I interviewed them because I felt those 3 DJs worked with everybody else. I mean, between Marley Marl, who basically was recorded Rakim, DJ Premier, and Dr. Dre, it's pretty hard to find a producer in between them, so I wanted to ask them what they knew about the artist. But you really just gotta be around a rapper. I mean, you know firsthand, but it's an art form, it's work. I would make records and people were like, oh, let's go make another album. Like, go shit it out. And I'm like, I'm laboring over this stuff. I'm tearing up papers. This is not easy to do. So it's my way of giving respect back to the artist. Question?
It seemed like a very conscious thing that you didn't include archival video or music videos or anything. Everything was very fresh like the last few years. How come you chose not to include that stuff? And when it came to licensing some of the songs, was it just impossible to get certain songs to this?
No, absolutely. I mean, as far as the music, no. If you saw the end of it, we licensed a shitload of music. I mean, but no, I just wanted, since this was a movie, I mean, we laid out Andy and Paul. We said we don't want to use any stock footage. We don't want the MCs to say a rap anyone's ever heard. We want to be, when you come into the theater to see this